When I came here about 5 years ago, I came for the job as dean of NIU, a law school, and I didn't know anybody in Chicago, and I didn't know anybody in the legal community, and so the Chicago Daily Law Bulletin was my introduction to the legal community. It was a way that I got familiar with the scene, who were the leaders in the legal community, what were the law schools doing, who were the movers and shakers, what was it that was were the leading, not the cases, the developments, where was the law in Chicago and Illinois. And it really helped me get to know the community. And what I found was that the Chicago legal community was actually much more familiar to me than I thought, because the Chicago Daily Law Bulletin became the go-to publication, and it became smaller, and it helped me actually be better informed when I went to receptions, when I met judges, when I met leaders in the community, because I knew about them, and I knew about their firms, and I knew about the law schools even before I was able to go to those programs and those receptions. So it helped me be more comfortable in the legal community when I first arrived. Now, as I've been here for about 5 years, I use it as a way to be connected with Chicago and the Chicago legal community, even when I'm not here. I can't come here every day. I'm here probably one day a week or so, but every other day I can be connected to the legal community by reading the Chicago Daily Law Bulletin. So I like to, for example, when I'm reading the Chicago Daily Law Bulletin, I'm a visual person, so I like to start with the photograph. I like to see what the action shot is of the day and what's going on. And usually it's a real insightful photograph about some good that's going on in the legal community. And I like that, a celebration of an inspirational person or an inspirational event. And so that gets me into the Chicago Daily Law Bulletin. And then I always read in the news next, because I like to know what's going on, what is the most recent news in the law firms. I like to see what the law schools are up to, and see what they're doing that's different, and what programs I might be able to want to go to, or to get to the city to catch a glimpse of a program or a reception. And then I like to read the features. I love to hear about what the leaders of the legal community are doing, someone that's highlighted for something they're doing both inside the profession as well as outside the profession. So I really enjoy reading those features. And last but certainly not least, I use the Daily Law Bulletin also catch up on the news in Chicago and in Illinois. I have a very long and very busy day, so it's the only way I learn about the news and the new cases and the developments in the law. And sometimes I use them, for example, to bring to class. If I'm teaching an ethics class, there's a new ARDC decision or something like that, that I could just grab that newspaper and bring that to class pretty quickly and feel like I'm informed on the news and the legal news of the day without actually having to spend a whole lot of time doing it by reading slip opinions or something like that. The last thing I want to say, and I think this is really important to me, is that the Law Bulletin has really been open to NIU and has really been accepting of NIU law as part of the Chicagoland community. Not every organization has been as open as the Chicago Daily Law Bulletin has been, and so it's been great that over the last 5 years you've covered a lot of our events, a lot of our programs. You featured our faculty and some of our alumni, and now we're so excited because Mark Falkoff, one of our faculty, has a regular column in the Chicago Daily Law Bulletin. So I love how the Chicago Daily Law Bulletin tries to highlight how the law schools, including ours, is special and has something different to offer the community. So you've done a really good job with that. I think that the reporters, Jerry Crimmins, whom I worked with for many years, as well as Jack now, have been very very, they have a lot of integrity, they have a lot of insight, and what for example, Jack just did a feature story on the law school, and what I loved about it, and what other people at the law school loved about it, is that he really took the time to get to know us and really got us. He used the analogy of Cheers, that we were like the local bar, that everybody knows your name, that we're very tight-knit and collegial community, and he got that by walking the halls and by being insightful and by interviewing people in a really thoughtful way. So I really appreciated the reporting, and I always like to participate in a story in which the reporters from the Chicago Daily Law Bulletin are calling us about, because we know it's going to be one that's going to be informing the community about what the law schools are doing, what's important to the legal profession, and the window into the law schools, which are of course the gateway to the profession. So we love the Chicago Daily Law Bulletin. I love it because it really is, for me, like the legal cafe, or the neighborhood bar, or the coffee shop in the morning where lawyers used to gather but don't have time to gather anymore. They get their news of the day. It helps them to be better lawyers, and we really love it. We really appreciate it at the law school, and it keeps us connected to Chicago and the Chicago legal community in meaningful ways. So happy birthday, Chicago Daily Law Bulletin. I look forward to working with you and your staff for many, many years to come.